Hello, this problem concerns tangent lines to a circle, and I'm going to give an equation of a circle. And this equation is x plus 2 quantity squared plus y minus 5 quantity squared equals 25. Now this is a typical form of a circle, equation of a circle, this is the general form right here, which is quantity x minus h squared plus y minus k squared is equal to r squared. So h and k, hk, that ordered pair, is the center, and my radius, in this case, r is my radius. So the square root of this right here is going to be, 5 squared. So my radius is equal to 5. And my center here this is in the form of x minus a negative 2 plus y minus 5. Both of these are squared. So my center is a negative 2, 5. And so what that means here is if I would graph this, I would have a center right here, and I would go 5 units to the right. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd go 5 units up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd go 5 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'd go 5 units down, and somehow this will be this is supposed to be a circle. I apologize for my drawing, but it's supposed to give you that idea. And that you're given that, and then they tell you you have tangent points at 1, 1. Now if I put 1 in here, I'd have 1 plus 2 squared plus 1 minus 5, that quantity squared. Well, this would be 3 squared. This would be a negative 4 squared. There's 9 plus 16, and I do get 25. So there's a point right here, and obviously my drawing isn't correct, but there's a point right here at 1, 1. This is supposed to be 1, 1. Again, I apologize for my drawing, in which I have a tangent line that touches it. Okay, and I want to know the equation of that tangent line. Well, I have a radius right here. And my drawing is very, very poor. But on a circle, what is true, and these angles do not depict this is going to be a 90-degree angle. So these two, this segment and this line, are perpendicular to each other. So if I know the slope of this line, of this radius, I can figure out the slope of this tangent line. And that's what I am going to attempt to do, because since it's a line, I need two things. I need a point, which I have, 1, 1, and I need a slope, which I don't have, because then I can use my point slope form, which looks like this: y equals m times x minus x1 plus y1. That's my point slope form. Okay, and so right now what I have, y equals m, again I don't know that, x minus, since my point is 1, 1, minus 1 plus 1. So all I need to know is figure out my slope, and I'm going to use this radius, the slope of this radius. Remember, this is a negative 2, 5. And I can figure out that slope. I know it's going to be, my points again are a negative 2, 5 and 1, 1. And so my slope is the differences between my y's, y2 minus 1, y1 over x2 minus x1. So in this case, I'm going to have 5 minus 1, and over here I'm going to have a negative 2 minus 1, and I get 4 over a negative 3. Now that's the slope of the radius. Since it's perpendicular, I'm going to use the negative reciprocal. So my answer is going to be this. The negative reciprocal to 4 over a negative 3 is a positive 3/4. It changes signs and I write the reciprocal. And this is my answer in point-slope form. It doesn't ask me to get it in slope-intercept form, which I could do. If I continued on, I'd distribute this 3/4, and I did 3/4 x minus 3/4 plus 1, and my final answer would be y equals 3/4 x plus a fourth, which might be pretty close. I'm going to do that one more time because I think they give you 2 points, and the other point I chose is a negative 6, 8, which I'm thinking might be somewhere right here, and I am not 100% sure, but based on this terrible drawing. So again, this point right here is negative 6, 8. Again, if you plug a negative 6 and 8 into here, you'll see you'll get 25. So I'm going to have a radius here. So now I know, using my point-slope form, I do not know my slope, but it's going to be x minus negative 6, my x value, plus 8. So I can rewrite that as y equals m times x plus 6 plus 8. So now I'm going to figure out this slope, and I'm going to use the radius, negative 2 comma 5, and I'm going to use this other point in negative 6 comma 8, and I'm going to figure out this slope, the slope of my radius, and I'm going to have 8 minus 5 over a negative 6 minus a negative 2, and I'm going to get 3 over a negative 4. My drawing must be way, way, way off. 8 minus 5. Yeah, no, that seems to be correct. And so the slope that I'm going to use here for a reciprocal is going to be positive 4/3 x plus 6 plus 8. Now you could stop there, but if they do ask you to get into slope-intercept form, I'd have to distribute this 4/3. If I do that here, I get 8 plus 8, and I get y equals 4/3 x plus 16. Recall that 4/3 times 6 is 8.